You and Rose Leslie, who plays Ygritte, are having a lot of scenes together, but here we don't. We don't know what's going to happen because you basically betrayed her and left her, and she's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And stops and hesitates to do that. So how do you and Rose Leslie, as friends who have been working on this together, prepare for this? Do you sit down and go over how you're going to play it?
What, the final scene?
Yeah, that final scene.
Me and Rose have always gone over scenes and worked out how we want to play it, how we want to sort of judge it, what it's about, what's going on with them. And with that scene, we didn't talk about it at all. We just didn't want to touch on it because it was an important scene for us, an emotional scene. And actually, we didn't spend any time with each other on set that night.
Really?
Chatting. We left that to the.
So what happened when it was over?
That was her last scene in the whole thing. So she kind of started crying and bounced between. All these big, burly kind of Northern Irish sparks. Just sort of, and they were all crying, and yeah, so it was emotional. And we'd have been doing night shoots for 2-3 solid weeks by that point, so we were all in a really
That's a battle scene. That's like Lord of the Rings. This is epic episode.
I personally loved the episode. I thought it was, I was really happy with it, and we were all so proud of it, and it was a chance to kind of really show everything at the wall for a good, substantial period of time. And yeah, I thought it came across really well.
But Jon Snow doesn't cry during this moment. He doesn't. What about you? Did you have that moment?
I got a bit, yeah. Like I said, we were at 3 weeks of night shoots, so I was a bit...
you would have cried anyway. Yeah,
I was a bit on the edge. I was like, you know, and you know, I had such a lovely time working with Mark Stanley, who plays Gren, and Joseph Alton, who plays Pip, and Rose, who plays Ygritte, that each time one of them went, it was, you know, it was emotional.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. I had to say it.
Yeah, because then if I, it's so sad that I won't hear that line again now. It's weird. She says that.
Well, it's kind of a great line, but as a final line, where some words like "you know nothing, Jon Snow" becomes a term of endearment and of love. Actually, that's kind of unique.
And it's because it was brilliantly delivered by Rose all through the series that it's become that tagline, and it has that importance. And it's heartbreaking for him when he hears that.
Oh, it is.
And you'll never know what she meant by it.
So your friends and family don't come up to you and say, "You know nothing, Kit Harington"?
No, I get it. I get it from fans on the street a fair bit, but blissfully not from my mum, dad, or brother.
It's so great to be talking to you at the end of a season because I can actually discuss what happened. It's nice. Otherwise, at the beginning, it's, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah, I can't
it's
tell
not
you
going to happen.
Next episode is a bit of a departure from the usual, in that it's another big one. It's as big as 9, definitely. So
okay, so tease us. That's it. We're teased.
That's the tease. It's just as important storyline wise and impact wise as usually we wrap up in 10 after the big thing in 9. This doesn't wrap up so much. It just goes all and out.
Wow.
For impact again.